Hey there friends, today's video is going to be a quick one and a little bit different one. Today we're not going to talk about guns, but we're going to talk about something that is going to end up a gun topic if they don't fix it. That is the southern border. As you know, the Senate has penned a bill, and a preacher, a man of the cloth, is the one on the, at least the conservative side, who has been working with the Democrats to put this bill together. So in other words, a person who is not qualified to put together a border bill is the one who's, on behalf of the Republicans, putting this bill together. This bill is a $118 billion Emergency National Security Supplemental Appropriations Act, which would essentially give $60 billion in aid to Ukraine, while only giving $20 billion to securing the southern border. Now, there's also another $2.3 billion going to other Ukrainians and other displaced, quote, refugees. So a total of $62.3 billion going to Ukraine, with $20 billion to securing the U.S. border. So we're going to give Ukraine, on top of all the other billions and billions of dollars, in a border bill, $60 billion to secure their border, and again, $20 billion to secure our border. Yes, we are that stupid, apparently. Now, it would also require the Department of Homeland Security to nearly close the border if they needed to. Let me explain that a little bit. Now, they will have permission in writing to do this way. They will not shut down the border unless the number of illegal aliens increases more than 5,000 a day, or if they reach 4,000 people a day in 1 week, which means that if there's 4,000 people for 6 days, they cannot shut down the border. Understand what this says. This says that they can close the border if it exceeds that 5,000. But it means that they cannot shut down the border if it doesn't exceed that. In other words, it's not an option. They will not be allowed to shut the border down if it reaches that. And what does nearly shutting the border down, you might be asking? What it means is, if it reaches that threshold of over 5,000 illegal aliens a day, now they won't let them cross throughout the entire border. They'll make them cross through the ports of entry. Yeah, you heard that right. It means that now the places that they should be crossing right now, which is the ports of entry, is where they will expect them to cross. So it means the rule that we already have in place will now be enforced. Do you really think it's going to be reinforced? Or enforced, I should say. If they're not enforcing the same damn law now, what makes you think putting this in writing is going to make them enforce it next time? This is just as stupid as the gangbangers out there selling guns to one another out of trunks, and them putting some new law out there to now make it more illegaler when you buy a gun that has been stolen. Again, guys, I'm spreading this because we should be talking about this. This is not something that we should be letting, and I know, guys, trust me, I know a lot of you that watch this channel are not sidetracked like this, but I have to say this. We should not be letting the Grammys, we should not be letting the Pro Bowl, we should not be letting the Super Bowl, whatever little trendy show that's on TV tonight or tomorrow night, distract us from what's really going on. This is two parties, Republicans and Democrats, agreeing to not end the border crisis. They will not end it with this stupid bill. Do I think this bill has a chance of passing? I don't really. But I also think that the Republicans and Democrats are stupid enough. Well, let me rephrase that. The Democrats are evil enough and the Republicans are stupid enough to pass something like this.
God save the Queen, man.
I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
It's over.